Hello, everyone. Cole here with our Selkirk United Church midweek message for Wednesday, February the 16th, 2022. Thanks for tuning in. Something a little different for you today. I found some good news for those of us who are getting older. You might think there's no such thing as good news about getting older, but I think you'll find this interesting, maybe surprising. Linda Trono shared this the other day, and I thought it was a good one to share with all of you. So whether you are one of those people who is feeling older today, or you're not there yet, perhaps, but you're wondering what's in store for you when you get there, this is for all of you. It comes from Ralph Milton, famous United Church author. Ralph writes this: "It's so nice when something you knew gets validated by the academic knobs. In my book, Well Aged, I tell folks what a great thing it is to be in your 80s or 90s, physical problems notwithstanding. So here's proof. The director of the George Washington University School of Medicine argues that the brain of an older person is much more practical than it is commonly believed. At this age, the interaction of the right and left hemispheres of the brain becomes harmonious, which expands our creative possibilities. That is why among people over 60 years of age, you can find many personalities who have just started their creative activities. Of course, the brain is no longer as fast as it was in youth. However, it gains in flexibility. Therefore, with age, we are more likely to make the right decisions and are less exposed to negative emotions. The peak of human intellectual activity occurs around the age of 70. When the brain begins to function at full strength. I can hardly wait. Over time, the amount of myelin in the brain increases, a substance that facilitates the rapid passage of signals between neurons. Due to this, intellectual abilities increase by 300% compared to the average. Also interesting is the fact that after 60 years, a person can use two hemispheres at the same time. This allows you to solve much more complex problems. Professor Monchi Uri from the University of Montreal believes that the old person's brain chooses the path that consumes less energy, eliminates the unnecessary, and leaves only the right options to solve the problem. A study was conducted involving different age groups. Young people were very confused when passing the tests, while those over 60 years of age made the right decisions. Now, let's look at the characteristics of the brain between the ages of 60 and 80. And this comes from this professor from the University of Montreal, and the title is Characteristics of the Brain of an Elderly Person. Number one, neurons in the brain do not die, as everyone around you says. The connections between them simply disappear if one does not engage in mental work. Number two, distraction and forgetfulness arise due to an overabundance of information. Therefore, it is not necessary for you to concentrate your whole life on unnecessary trifles. Some of us should write that down. Number three, from the age of 60, a person when making decisions does not use one hemisphere at the same time like young people, but both. And number four, the conclusion, if a person leads a healthy lifestyle, moves, has viable physical activity, and is fully mentally active, intellectual abilities do not decrease with age. They simply grow, reaching a peak at the age of 80 to 90 years of age. So, do not be afraid of old age, Ralph says. Strive to develop intellectually, learn new crafts, make music, learn to play musical instruments, paint pictures, dance, take an interest in life, meet and communicate with friends, plan for the future, travel as best you can. Do not forget to go to shops, cafes, shows. Don't shut up alone. It's destructive to anyone. Live with the thought, all good things are still ahead of me. Hope you like that one. That comes from our friend Ralph Milton from BC, United Church author and humorist. I find hope in Ralph's words, and I hope that you do too. That's it for today. Hope to see you soon. I think we're going to see each other soon. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Keep that in your prayers. Until next time, blessings to you all and keep safe, everyone. Bye for now.